The heck hammer. YouTube, don't demonetize me. It's just a hell hammer, okay? Like, it's just a hell hammer. I'm just gonna say hell hammer, and I don't want to be demonetized, even though this channel isn't monetized. So you know what? Hell. Bring it on. Since FaB 2.0, box openings for Flesh and Blood have been more hype than ever, and to celebrate the release of the latest set, Dusk Till Dawn, we are in the middle of a 4-part video series where we dig through this case of goodies to try to find that spicy pull. During our first part, we saw a box that, well, let's just say didn't live up to the hype, and because of that, it was time to change the playmat, change the lighting, and get down to some serious business. This is box 2 in what will be a 4-part series of a Dusk Till Dawn case. I hope you enjoy. If you haven't been to a box opening on this channel, there's a couple things that you should look out for. I don't really concern myself with the secondary value or the secondary market value of most of this stuff, especially this early on. I just want to relive some of my time playing Flesh and Blood with some of my good friends and just enjoy the card art and enjoy the pulls. Now that doesn't mean I don't want to see some spicy cold foils, some beautiful foil majestics, and hey, a Marvel or two if this box is willing to give it up. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the packs out. We are ready to go. We have our Celestial Cataclysm playmat with our Zeus-like figure blessing us with lightning as we chase down some of these sweet cards. Pack 1 of the printed in Belgium paper packs, which I will say every box opening is just, in my opinion, a big win. We're going to go through, as this is part 2, the early stuff pretty quickly. Searing Ray in the foil, Delight, and then Cleansing Light. So starting off about the same in both box openings. I know my face in this is going to be a little bit washed out, but frankly, you don't come here to look at me. You come here to look at beautiful card art and try to, you know, scratch that itch of opening some boxes and pulling out some crazy hits. Blessing of Salvation and Call Down the Lightning. Ladies and gentlemen, Call Down the Lightning, the Lexi specialization, hit right off the bat, and I gotta tell you, I don't know if I'm super high on that card. I just gotta be honest with you. I don't know how much play that one's gonna see. Flesh and Blood notoriously has a ton of cards that I think are amazingly fun. And, you know, you build some really interesting strategies and decks around, but the community notoriously wants to play highly competitive games. And, you know, a lot of these cards just don't fit into that space. And that's okay. There's going to be plenty of space down the road for some fun games, the larger community, and, you know, getting in some of these sweet tactics. Moving on through this box, I want to make sure, as we said in the other boxes, if I skip something, if I miss something, if you want to scream at me in the comment section, feel free. I can take it. I promise this is not my first time on YouTube, nor will it be my last. I will openly admit, I don't normally do box opening content. Box openings are not something that I excel at. I'm not super concerned about the value of the box. It's not something I track off the top of my head, which is a massive shift for this channel. We are normally all about the data, but just because we like data sales figures and to get behind the scenes and to look, you know, under the hood, as they say, doesn't mean we can't just take a step back and enjoy the set. And that's what I like to do, especially early on. So we are, you know, 4 or 5 packs in now. Nothing crazy. We did have hit the majestic Call Down the Lightning as we dig further and further and try to find something spicy. The Raider foil. The Raider foil and the Raider non-foil. And not the V for Valor. V is for Valor, but V of the Vanguard and just the V. The Bolton and the V. Let's just call it that. I'm going to get my Monarch and my Dusk Till Dawn confused for quite some time, because Monarch is a time in Flesh and Blood where I was very active within the community. I was all over the place. I was going to several events, and frankly, I was meeting some of my closest friends, and I was starstruck foil. Let's go. Looking at the art of this card, this has to be a hit. My, oh my, that looks so good. The foil Starstruck. Look at that. Look at that smile. The smile. I dare you. I dare you. Come on. Starstruck foil. And, ooh, wow, the double majestic pack again with the Dimensional Vortex. Dimensional, but just spelled weird. I'm just going to call it Dimensional Vortex, and we're just going to move on. Look at that. Celestial Cataclysm playmat already coming in hot. If you think this is all because of the Celestial Cataclysm playmat, I got to tell you, I think you're right. I'm inclined to agree with you. The Angelic Descent, which is a wonderfully beautiful foil card, Lay to Rest, and the Envelop in Darkness. Envelop in the Darkness. We see here again a lot of the theming of light versus shadow. It's weird. You know, Dusk Till Dawn is a supplemental set. It does have support for a wide range of heroes, but this feels like a very focused supplemental set where it is all about, you know, breathing fresh life or new life. Ooh, as we look at the majestic Spirit of War for the first time, breathing new life into the light and dark heroes that either Living Legend, giving them, you know, new printings, new way to play Shadow Runeblade, Light Illusionist, or giving them new tools and changing up their strategies a bit. So more so than your traditional let's call it expansion set, we see a bigger focus here. I'm a little nervous about skipping through the early part of the pack too quick. Deathly Delight back to back, and the Heck Hammer. YouTube, don't demonetize me. It's just a Hellhammer, okay? Like, it's just a Hellhammer. I'm just gonna say Hellhammer, and I don't want to be demonetized, even though this channel isn't monetized. So you know what? Hell. Bring it on. What are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it, YouTube? That's right. Take on the corporate machine. Sarah Bolton, fantastically fun card to play. Good friend of mine, shout out John Wood, loves to play Sarah Bolton, even though the numbers don't always make for the best experience. V for Valor and the Deathly Whale. We are about approaching halfway through this box, and while we have had a foil Starstruck, some really cool majestic pulls, we know, we've talked about this. I'm going to say it till I'm blue in the face. It's all about that crazy cold foil hit, the marvels that are hidden deep within these packs, and we need to get our hands on all of them. Grim Feast and Dig Up Dinner. This is our first time taking a look at Dig Up Dinner, the Brute Action Majestic. Very cool. Oh, I threw this pack on the ground, and you know what that means. This clearly has a serialized hero in it. Serialized art card hero thing in this pack because I threw it on the ground. Make no mistake. Rift Skitter, Ram Raider, and Beaming Bravado. Just the rares. Okay, I didn't throw a valuable pack. So in the comment section, if you were going to yell at me for throwing a valuable pack, you can now keep it to yourself, because guess what? I didn't in your faces. All right. Beseech in foil, Deathly Whale, and Cleansing Light. Some of the art on these light cards, especially in Dusk Till Dawn, you know, not talking about Monarch, but Dusk Till Dawn specifically, my oh my, the art is just beautiful, and you love to see it. The Banneret and the Wall Breaker. We are more than halfway through this box. The box is still holding its cold foil hostage. Where are you, cold foil? I'm still operating under the assumption that I will get a cold foil in every single box, and because of that, I must have you. Come hither and present us with your foily goodness. The Breaker, the Bravado, and another look at the full art Herald. Previously available as content creator promos, we have Herald of Protection, and while it is awesome that it's full art, it's also great that those who either supported content creators or got their hands on some early are not super punished, because these do not come in foil, from my understanding, in this product. And I think that's a great decision. To keep the integrity of some of those older cool chase cards and promos is just a massive win. The Raider and Envelop in Darkness. Again, now we are more than 2/3 of the way through this box, and we have not seen the goodies. This is where I start to get nervous. I get shaky. I get sweaty. Mom's spaghetti. All that stuff is going through my mind. Where is the massive hit? Cleansing Light and Bravado. Not in that pack. If you are nervous with me, in the comment section right now, I want to hear from you. Let me know that I am not alone, as there is no way that I will miss a cold foil in this box, right? Right? Tell me I'm right. Beseech, Vile, and the non-foil Starstruck. So the double Starstruck to kind of send us home here as we reach the close. It's a good majestic. I think it's an amazing piece of art, and I'm glad we got the foil. I'm glad we got to experience the foil in this box opening, because that's something I definitely would have wanted to see. Oh! That's in the foil slot. Let's go. Moving through nice and slow. I'm doing the content creator thing. Oh, what? The Carapace in Rainbow Foil Legendary. Look at the purples on that card, the beautiful tones, the purples on that art are gorgeous. Look at this card pop. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the first legendary we have seen in Dusk Till Dawn. That's going to deserve a sleeve. Wildly, we pulled it using the light playmat, not the shadow playmat. If you were here last episode, we used the original Levia Doomsday playmat from back in the day in Monarch. If you weren't, make sure you go check out that video. It can be found on this channel. It's probably the video right before this one. Let's take one more look. What a gorgeous card. Moving back through the case, we got a couple packs left, and we finally got some foily goodness. Let's go. Once that happens, the nerves fall off. You start to get a little more confidence, and then you pull a foil Mortlock Hill. This is what confidence during your box openings will do to you. Let this be a lesson to each and every one of you out there that you can also pull a legendary and a freaking cold foil. Frontline Legs. Listen, not the greatest cold foil in the entire known universe, but a cold foil nonetheless, and you love to see it. A beautiful card with a V for Valor in the background. Let's go ahead and get that in a sleeve just to protect the surface of that beautiful card, because everyone knows, if the game's around in 10 years, that's a $4 million card. Everybody knows that. Like, that's how this all works. Tear through the portal. Let's make sure we don't miss anything crazy. Nope. I still haven't seen a Marvel, so I'm not sure where those come from. Resounding Courage in the foil. The Hungering Demigod and Envelop in Darkness. 2 packs left. If you're sticking around for last pack magic, thank you so much for joining us. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, make sure you hit that sub button. It helps to promote the content, it helps to grow our community, and frankly, listen, I like to see the number go up. It makes me happy. The back-to-back Frontline Legs. So thank you so much for hanging out today. Believe in the last pack magic, and until next time, you guys know my name is Josh. Thank you again for everything you commit or you contribute to this channel, and we will end with the foil V for Valor, Banneret, and ooh, the Majestics in this box were hot. Last pack magic with the Death Hydra. One more look at the carapace. Look at how pretty, like the purples in that card. Listen, don't ask me to pronounce cards on stream. That's just not gonna happen. Thank you so much for hanging out. We will see you in the next one. Make sure you're ready for part 3. It's gonna get spicy, I think.